When a capsule of Urovaxum is ingested with some liquid, it travels through the throat and the esophagus to reach the stomach. This is where the capsule, due to the local acidic conditions, is degraded and its active ingredients are released. These active ingredients are modified pathogen-associated molecular patterns that will pass into the small intestine. They will diffuse through the intestinal villi, probably via the M cell, and finally reach the Peyer's patches. This immunological organ is a non-organized lymphoid follicle containing immune cells like dendritic cells, macrophages, T and B cells. The dendritic cell uptakes and processes the Urovaxum antigens to present them to naive T cells, which then become activated. The Urovaxum activated immune cells then migrate to the closest lymph node, called the mesenteric lymph node. While migrating into the lymph node, the activated T cells then differentiate into T helper 1 cells or T helper 2 cells, able to promote either phagocytosis or antibody production. Here is a representation of an activated helper T cell activating a B cell, which then becomes a memory B cell or a plasma cell, able to produce antibodies. All the Urovaxum activated immune cells and the antibodies produced, like the immunoglobulin A and G, therefore migrate via the blood and the lymph vessels to other lymphoid tissues of the body, such as the one of the urinary tract. The various immunological organs of the body are connected via lymphatics and blood vessels, and so a response generated at the intestinal level can be transferred to other mucosa by a system called the mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue. Once the immune cells have reached the bladder, a phenomenon called extravasation or diapedesis allows the immune cells and immunoglobulins A and G to reach their effector site. Indeed, bacteria such as E. coli adhere to the epithelium and can easily colonize the lower urinary tract. Therefore, antibodies and immune cells will be able, in the bladder, to recognize and fight those pathogens. Antibodies will recognize and coat, in this case, a bacteria. This process, called opsonization, will then allow the macrophages to identify the opsonized pathogen, to engulf it and destroy it, in order to overcome the infection. The beneficial effect of taking an immunostimulant is to speed up the immune response and the efficiency of the immune system to fight off infections in order to avoid recurrences.